Welcome back to another episode of this One Chunk Journey. In the last one, we got spooned the Dragonfall Helm. Hello? We're done! Excuse me, what? And proceeded to finish the chunk with a few small things. After that, we rolled 8 more chunks and finished their respective goals. And now, it's time to roll one more. Uh-oh! Uh-oh. That's deadly now. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of things to do here. A very good run of rolls, but it was bound to happen when we got to the tazaar area. It was either this one or this one, and they've been sitting there for ages, forever waiting. So this chunk gives us access to the tazaar area, and with that we're going to have to do a lot of tokkul collecting. There's the obsidian armor to get, which is going to be my new best in slot, taking over the void. A new best in slot for melee, the obby sword. There's the obby maul, which is my new best in slot for flinch. And I'll need to get the obby staff as well. That's not a best in slot, but it is my highest level magic thing to wield. Now, it's not actually a requirement of the chunk for me to get these next 3 items due to the nature of my rules, but I'm going to get them anyway. The 3 useful Onyx bits of jewelry, the regen bracelet, the fury, and the zerka necklace. They're all going to be best in slots in their own unique way, and I'm sure they're going to be super handy on this account. On top of that, I've got a level 90 thieving requirement to pickpocket one of the tazaar guys. There's a small diary task to do, and finally, there's the infernal cape to get. So I'm going to need to take on the fight caves first and kill Jad, get that fire cape, use that to get to the inner city, then see how we go in the inferno. But now we go. We go there. Uh-oh. Scary chunk incoming. Yikes. It's unlocked. I wish I was able to get through here and kill Elvarg, but we do need Crandall for that. But we can go to tazaar, so we do that. Oh wait, I can get through there? Was I supposed to be able to get through there? Does that mean I can kill it and finish the quest? Wait a minute. Have you ever seen someone kill Elvarg with a D-pick, with a DFS, with a DFH? Look at the setup. Elvarg getting slapped. Oh boy. GG Elvarg. Hope you had fun, buddy. Well, I had no idea I would be able to finish the quest here without the North Crandor chunk. Subscribe for Dead Elvarg or something. You know what? Like it too. Like the video. We got his head, baby! Thanks to this tiny little path we can walk down here, we can talk to Oziak and finish the quest. Hey, baby. I killed the dragon. Dragon Slayer completed. Oh, baby. How good is that, dude? So, today I learned that you don't need the North Crandor chunk to complete Dragon Slayer. Even though we never went down that dungeon there, we can still do it through here. Okay, wow. Holy crap. Holy crap. We're going in for our first Jad attempt. We've got 99 range and we've got decent gear, so this should be okay, but I have not been here for, I don't know, more than 10 years, way more, maybe 15. So it's kinda scary and I'm kinda nervous, but we're just gonna go in there and see what happens. We're making it. It's been a bit of a struggle so far, but we're making it. We're on wave 45. We are getting through it, slowly but surely. Stomp range. Step back mage. Yep, okay. Orange is right in the middle. Oh, f***. I can't safe spot that, can I? Alright, f*** it. We'll go balls deep. We'll go balls deep on the, on Jad then. And stand right next to him when he spawns in. We'll just go. Let's put the full prayers on. Range pot. Prayer pot. Oh my god. It's Jad. That's fucking melee! Okay, that's range. Magic. Just watch for the stomp. 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 Fuck! Man! I got distracted by the healers and I wasn't watching for the stomp. I feel like I could get it again. I could get it next time. Like, now that I understand it a bit more, I probably wouldn't panic. But I saw that I got hit with like 90 damage, and I was like, bro. And I panicked like fucking crazy. We made it to Jad, at least on our first attempt. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll get him next time, I think. We got 4k tokkul. That's our consolation prize. Okay, it's a bit later in the day and I'm itching to get back in there. I learned that I brought a lot too many prayer potions, so I've reduced the amount of those and heavily increased the amount of food I bring there. I feel like I should be good now. Oh, this is going so well, man. This one is going way more smoothly than last time. Up to Jad. I know he's gonna spawn here because that's where the orange one spawned, so I'll hide behind this pillar. And I should be good, I think. I feel a lot better on this one. I'm just gonna camp, magic, prayer, and when I see a stomp, I'm gonna go to protect from missiles. Just gotta look out for the stomp and try not to do too much in between. With the healers and stuff, when they come, I need to focus on the prayer. Oh man, here we go. Yes, oh, I think I got lucky there and tanked a hit or two. Oh, I did it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I did it. Holy. Holy, 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 holy. Whew. Oh, man. That is so stressful, dude. Oh, my God. We got the fire cape. Second attempt. Oh, nice, dude. Looking back on it, I could have died here where I let my prayer drain, and also here where I click to attack Jad and my character runs towards it, and in my panic to get away from it so I don't get meleeed, I don't change my prayer. And I've discovered the reason I didn't just attack Jad there when I clicked it is because for a few frames there it had the option to take the diamond bolts even though my mouse is hovered right over Jad. Quite unfortunate timing on the click. Now that we've got the fire cape too, we can go into the center. Let me through, baby. Very nice. Oh, awesome. Oops. I didn't mean to attack that guy. Oh my god, I'm attacking them all. Look at all the food I ended up not using there too. That's crazy, dude. And still had a couple of prayer pots to spare. That was good. That went really well. Let me tell you about my plan. The crux of it is we need a hell of a lot of tokkul because we're getting 3 onyxes and we need a bunch of upgrades, you know, obsidian armor and whatever. So what I'm doing is getting my magic level up to 83 just from killing these tazaars using some of the death runes I got from the Calphite Queen. And if I get a Jekyll and Hyde random, then I'll use the dwarf weed so I can get a magic potion to boost me +4. If I don't get a Jekyll and Hyde, I'll get another magic level and use a wizard mind bomb to go +3. But I can hold on to this herb for a while because I need to do a lot of smithing and crafting as well. I need to get my crafting up to level 89 and then with a +1 boost I can make the onyx jewelry with the poison chalice. So going back and forth between this furnace and bank, which is a new best in slot furnace for me by the way, I will be crafting and smithing. I have a heap of gold from the Calphite Queen now, more than enough gold and gems to get me all the way up to level 89. And yeah, I'll be able to hold on to the dwarf weed while I'm doing that because there's the amulet mold, 13 gold, 13 gem, 1 free space, have the dwarf weed. Maybe we get Jekyll there as well. And if we do, we don't have to come back to these guys to get another magic level, but hopefully in the time we get this next magic level, we can get at least one item that we need dropped from them. Beyond that, for tokkul, I am heading over to the mine down here to mine rune, and then I'm gonna sell it to this shop up here for 480 tokkul each, which is pretty damn good. So I might need to mine, I don't know, around 1,700, maybe 2,000 rune, depending on if I get any drops from this guy. So it's a lot, but I think it'll be worth it because we're gonna get all the good items. There we go, 83 magic. Now let's go do some crafting. We didn't get any drops from these guys, unfortunately, but yeah. Really nice to have this new furnace. It's not a huge long run like it was at Falador anymore. Taking a quick pause from the furnace to cut up all my gems. There's 88 crafting. All of my uncut gems have been cut and I accidentally made some bolt tips. I lied. There's these gems too. I forgot all about these. I'm gonna cut these as well. There we go. Now all my gems are cut. And I'm so sorry for lying to you. I will never do it again. Back to the furnace. So I'm thinking that's probably plenty of sapphire rings to use for recoils. When the hell am I going to use that many recoils anyway? In a ring of suffering maybe? I don't know. That's way down the track. I'm going to just make amulets now because they're the best XP. About 15 hours later, here is the crafting level we needed, level 89. So I've still got a bunch of gems left too. I used some of the emeralds and used a lot of the sapphires. Still got a heap of gold from the Calphite Queen. Ended up making a bunch of sapphire amulets, and I made some more emerald bracelets because they're the best high elk for the emeralds. Don't ask me for the logic. Now let's go do some mining. I didn't get the jackal, but maybe we can while we're mining the rune. Well, it looks like I'm actually getting a use out of this dragon pickaxe. It's going to speed this up a lot, although these bots are going to slow me down. Where's the seller here? This guy. What's the drop off in price? So it's to sell, it's 480, and when I sell 5, it drops to 320. That's a pretty big drop off. Sell 1, value 416. Maybe I'll do 2 per world then. So far I'm getting about 70 ore per hour. So it's a little slower than I'd like, but we have bots to compete against and stuff, so that does slow it down a bit, but still won't take too long. Well, we've been doing this for less than 3 hours, probably like 2.5 hours, and we're up to 100k tokkul, so we've got like 85k tokkul in a bit over 2 hours. That's not bad. Give me this real quick. Yoink, 3-tick report, hop. Well, I realized that I'm pretty stupid, and this dwarf weed that I'm holding on to try and get a magic potion is going to be absolutely no use to me in mining rune because I'm hopping before I can ever get a chance to get a random event. So it seems like I have to get the magic level here, and I'm just going to flip-flop between doing mining and killing these guys every now and then. So since I'm selling 2 rune per world, that averages out to 448 tokkul per ore. I've worked out that if I buy everything I need in tokkul, I'm going to need almost 1.4 million tokkul, and that works out to be over 3,000 rune to mine to get to that amount. There is, however, still the chance that I get a drop from the guys that I'm training for magic, so that'd reduce the amount. And there will also be various little places around here where I get a little bit of tokkul too, so my plan will be to just go under the amount of tokkul that I need for now. I reckon I'll just buy the onyxes and make what I need from those and leave buying the armor upgrades and the weapon upgrades till the end of the chunk. So I might stop off with this mining at like, I don't know, 1.2 mil tokkul or something. I don't have an exact amount, but yeah. These bots here are a nuisance, and in the beginning I actually almost just straight up gave up on this strategy because they were just running rampant. They were everywhere. But I've been reporting like everyone I've seen, so maybe some of them have been getting banned as I come across them, I don't know. Either way though, it does seem like there's less of them about. And also the real MVP here is the Runite Rocks plugin, and when I've got a good rotation going here, it's pretty easy to beat the bots. And yeah, I can get like 90 rune ore per hour, maybe even more, so it's really not going to take too long. There is, of course, the alternate method that I could have done here, which is buying chaos runes and then selling those for tokkul, and that would have cost about 14 mil GP to get the amount of tokkul I need from that. And I can pretty easily get that amount of cash on this account. I don't quite have it yet, but if I just alch a few things, I could get to it pretty easily. But in my opinion, that wouldn't have been very worth doing because I could use that cash somewhere else on this account down the track in probably a way more useful place. And I like to future-proof this account too. It's a similar sort of scenario to the crafting we just did, how I had all the crafting XP just in the bank ready to go. It makes it very nice to have that sort of thing on hand. And this mining is only going to take me about 35 hours, and every hour I quote-unquote waste doing this method over buying the Chaos Runes is going to save me about 400k GP. So are the Chaos Runes worth it? I really don't think so. If I could complete the Karumja easy and get those Karumja gloves, it would reduce the amount of mining I'd have to do here by like more than double. It'd probably take me like maybe 15, 16 hours, but it's the nature of the beast of this account, playing one chunk at a time. We have our limits. And there's the level 84 magic. Judging by the amount of Insult Tazaar heads I have here, I killed about 325 of those guys, but if I judge it based off of the bolt tips, I killed about 550, so it's kind of hard to gauge how many I did actually kill because it doesn't track on RuneLite, since a lot of the time they don't drop anything. Either way though, kinda seems unfortunate that we didn't get a drop, given that there's 3 1 in 512 drops and 3 1 in 2k drops, although 2 of the 512 drops aren't even useful for me anyway. But I got a mystery box while I was there, so let's quickly open that. Good. Now we're back in the mine once again. Occasionally these total wells are free because they are not contested at all by the bots. It's only humans to compete against, and it looks like at the moment there's no humans. We have now reached 500,000 tokkul, 500k. You love to see it. Number go up. Pretty huge moment incoming. 900k tokkul total. We've got enough to buy the 3 Onyxes here. Huge moment here. We are about to reach 1 million tokkul. Look at that, 1 mil tokkul, and that seems like a good place to leave the tokkul collecting for now. We've also got this rune here. I mined a bit more on mobile, and that's going to net us about 170k more tokkul. In the meantime, we'll collect little sprinkles of tokkul while we do the rest of the things here in the chunk. So now, as soon as we get the 1 mil tokkul, we will lose it straight away. I'm going to buy the 3 Onyxes and make those into the jewelry that we need. There's 1 Onyx, look at it, it's beautiful. There's number 2, and there is number 3. Oh my goodness, that looks so nice. Let's go cut it and make it into what we need. And there we go, cutting them. Oh, so nice. 3 Onyxes. And let's go ahead and make it, baby. I'm gonna make sure it's set to 1 so I don't make more. Imagine if I made 2 by accident. Let's make 1 of these. And, oh right, that's what we need the poison chalice for. Duh. But we make the bracelet anyway. I did have a poison chalice in the bank, but there's only a 25% chance that I get the crafting boost, so let's see if it does. No, it doesn't. Alright, I need to go get more. Chalices acquired. Also, better get a wizard's mind bomb. Yoink. Okay, take 2. Let's try this again. Is this chalice gonna give us the crafting boost? Oh, that one did. Give me my Onyx amulet. Beautiful. Look at all of these, and let's string it. We have all of our jewelry. Now let's enchant it. And are you ready for this? Let's enchant. 1, 2, and the boost ran out. I'm just stupid. I forgot to grab enough fire runes out. Anyway, 3. Look at that. We have a Zerka neck, a regen bracelet, and a Fury. Some absolutely huge upgrades. Oh my goodness. That is just incredible, man. That is so good. And that seems like a good note to end the video on. Next time, we continue the chunk. Before you go, I want to let you know about a small change I've made to my Patreon. I've simplified down to 1 tier, where Patreon members will receive new 1 chunk videos in any future series 3 days early, as well as getting a nice little shout out from yours truly. So for $5 Australian, or the equivalent in your currency, you can join Invalid Cards, Dan Sleeman, Affinity, J-Lo, Burnt Prawn, and Lunapa in receiving new episodes 3 days early.